Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bearer, and it's time for, yes it is, Deals of the Week. We got all sorts of hot deals, considering that it's Monday, January 2nd, 2023. Happy New Year's and happy first deals of the week for the year. But before we jump into it, let me set the rules for those of you who are new. We're going to cover all the great tools. Links will be down below over there somewhere. I put them around here somewhere. You can find them. They're in the video description down there. On top of that, we save all the best stuff towards the end. We got the hot deal of the week, and we got some bonus items. I've been moving all the generators and stuff like that to the end. So this is the new format going forward. Let me know what you think. Let's jump over, though, to Amazon and see what they got there. They got some killer deals. How about this? We got the Irwin Vice Grips set. This is an eight-piece set. This is nice. I like this set. Nice roll tool bag. You got your side cutters. You got your regular slip joint. You got your needle nose. You got your lineman pliers. You got an adjustable, a.k.a. crescent wrench. And then you got not but one, two, but three of the tongue and groove. This is, again, another, actually, technically a slip joint plier. But this is more like the, kind of like the Cobra style rather than the traditional channel lock. But anyway, fantastic pliers there for the bang for the buck. I mean, look at that. You're looking at 8 for 8. That's $8.70 each. Those are fantastic deals. Irwin, one of the best bang for the buck, despite what they did to DeWitt, Nebraska. Anyway, moving on. Let's see what we got next over at Amazon. Again, we got the Caterpillar multifunction tool here. If you didn't get the little portable multi-tool you wanted for Christmas, time to get the gift for yourself. Great little cat pliers here. You know, not top of the line. We're not talking Leatherman kind of stuff. I've got some Leatherman ones. I love them, but you know what? They're almost so nice. I'm afraid to take them with me in case they get lost. $13. It's a great little one. You use it, and if you lose it, yeah, who cares? All right, next up, DeWalt Impact Set. I've talked about this one a bunch. You know I love this one. You got a great little basic set of solid impacts. Plus, you get the adapter, you get the extension, you get the ratchet for $40. It's the number one selling socket and wrench set on Amazon. Nice that it's on sale. All right, next up, we got to talk about the ones that I always take with me. All right, people always ask me, what's your truck set and stuff? Well, I have a set very similar to this. They don't make the set that I have anymore. But when it came to my wife's truck, I'm like, why don't I have a set in my wife's truck? This is ridiculous. I mean, great if I break down, but what if we're in her truck? What if she needs help? Well, so I got a set for her. And this is, they don't make the one I have anymore. We got the Crescent 180-piece professional tool set. Look at this. This has got, does it have filler? It's got some filler. All these sets are going to have some filler. But in this case, you kind of want it because this is kind of an emergency all-in-one case. Yeah, we got some Allen keys, but look at this. We got a spark plug adapter. We got 2 ratchets. We got some, 1, 2, 3 extensions, an adapter. We got side cutters. We got needle nose. We got a good selection of wrenches, combo wrenches. And look, we got some deep and some shallow sockets. And we got a bunch of bits because, again, this is going to be a portable set. I can't keep going back to the toolbox. All right. Then I got, a small selection of basic screwdrivers and the adjustable wrench, which is, of course, your get out of jail free in case one of the one thing you're working on doesn't fit the sockets that you have. Well, there you go. It's a great set there for $88. Next up, how about this? Nico, of course, friend of the channel, huge fan of their impact sockets. This is a great set here. 1/2-inch impact socket set, 35-piece deep socket set, assorted standards. We got and metric, of course, SAE and metric there. And you look at this. You got all the sockets there. And you got, 1, 2, 3 extensions. You got a swivel. You got a couple of adapters. And you got a ratchet. All nice blow molded case. I get it. That's a catch-22 there on the oxy, what do they call it? Anyway, I can't think of it. Anyway, blow molded cases. $111 on that one. All right, let's move over. You know what? It's winter. You're going to be working in the shop. Get a good apron so you're not getting all your good clothes messy and stuff. For $19 is a Bucket Boss canvas super apron here. I don't know, you can use it as a cape, I guess. Anyway, for $20, it's a nice little apron, and I like the strap pattern on the back rather than your standard kind of apron thing. I think it gives it better support, keeps it closer to the chest. Easy release buckles on that. Nice little, wax canvas kind of thing there. For $20, that's a nice little pickup. All right, let's see what else we can get for you. How about this? We got the multimeters. In fact, I got a couple of them. First off, we got the eTech City digital multimeter. This is a good all-around kind of multimeter. Nice big display on it. Some good probes and whatnot. Comes with a battery. This will do about anything you need it to do. 10% off coupon. Taking that down was at $35. That's going to take $350 off of that price. Next up, if you're looking for just a budget multimeter, just bought this one for my son. he's chasing down some electrical stuff in his Jeep. And apparently when I left Vegas, I took all the multimeters with me. So I sent him this one to work. And it's good enough. As by Astro AI, they make decent stuff, good bang for the buck kind of stuff. But it's your good, solid multimeter. Could I have gotten something like this? Yes. But you know what? For somebody just learning what they're doing and whatnot, I wanted to keep it a little simple and just give him the basics so we could really learn how to use these. All right. Anyway, next up, how about this? I'm always looking for good carts and stuff on Amazon because, you know, it's hard to find deals like this other than your local store because of shipping. So when Amazon does have a good deal, it's something to look at. Now, this is Ceda. Now, our Ceda's made by Apex. They're the same people who make Gear Wrench. This is their middle-of-the-road stuff. But this is a 33-inch service cart with drawer. So you look at this, you got the nice top mat. Look at that with a nice little rubber foam mat up there. You got the one drawer there. It's not super thick, but that's okay. And then you got two shelves underneath it. You got the side shelf as well. Nice, you know, got the locking wheels and whatnot. That's a nice little setup. And with the drawer, I mean, I don't know if I would go with a foam insert in the drawer, but you can do what makes you happy. Anyway, that's a nice little side cart for rolling things around the shop or even at work. Ceda makes some good stuff. $208 on that one. All right, next up, I got to include this. It's on sale. If you don't have adapters to use your impact driver with some sockets, you're missing out. You got to get those. That's just a no-brainer. But the fact they throw in the 105 degree, it's not quite a right angle, but it's almost a right angle, which honestly is better if you're using it with the drill. Yes, you can go out and buy a right angle drill. I have a right angle drill for my Bauer system, and it's great. But honestly, if you're looking like I already have a drill, and for $8, I can turn my drill into a right angle drill and get some socket adapters with it. That's a no-brainer. I mean, unless you're doing it all the time, I almost never use my right angle drill. When I've had to use it, yeah, it's been a lifesaver. But if I had something like this, it'd probably be just as good. All right, WorkPro. Another friend of the channel. They've sent us some stuff before. They just sent me these knives. Now, I'd like to give you a review of them, but I saw them for all of 45 seconds. My wife swooped in like a hawk and snagged all three of them. Because they come as a 3-pack. They're cute. They're pretty colors. I love pastel colors. I love the whole retro kind of vibe. Reminds me of my grandparents and kind of stuff. They always had those kind of pastel kind of colors. It's a mid-century modern kind of thing, I guess. They were into that. Anyway, I guess they didn't call it mid-century back then. But the whole point is that apparently they're good. They're just like the other style of WorkPro knives that I just go on and on about. But they come in the cool colors. And I don't know, maybe, honestly, you probably shouldn't buy them. I'll put a link, but don't buy them because my wife stole them. I literally had them for like less than a minute. All right, next up, DeWalt 12-inch miter saw. All right, this is a good, not a sliding miter saw. All right, but it's a 12-inch. If you just need a chop-style miter saw to cut some angles and stuff in your shop, you're not worried about the sliding miter saw. This is a solid choice for $200. I can't imagine, at $319, no. But at $200, even like at Harbor Freight, I think you'd be hard-pressed to find as good a deal. All right, next up, we got the rest of the DeWalt is on sale. Look at this. Remember I said about the right angle? How about this? This is a right angle impact ready. So you can use this on an impact wrench. That's a must-have for $21. If you don't have that in your shop, then you don't have a complete shop, all right? Some nice bit sets here, yada, yada. The totally junky, I do not recommend DeWalt's right here. The 5 amp hour batteries, 2 of them for $138. But we'll get some other deals. Check this out. How about the circ saw? Does DeWalt make the best circ saw blades? No. But for $797, not a bad basic blade there, okay? We got the table saw here. Look at this. This is the DeWalt table saw, the go-to compact, top-of-the-line professional worksite job compact table saw. $260 on sale. $269, $270 down. That's $100 off. $110 off. That's an incredible deal. I will say this though. I do not, and I say it so many times, I do not recommend this style of saw. Any of them. Not whether it's Harbor Freight or whether it's Skill maybe the Skill one's actually a little bit better, but compact table saws, compact job site table saws. There's job site in it for a reason. These are not for home users, really. I mean, if you're like rebuilding your house or something, I get it. But if you're looking for a saw for your shop, at least get one of the mid-sized job site ones that have the folding stand and whatnot, or get an actual table saw, because for the stuff you're going to want to do, you want a bigger table. This is for ripping lumber. That's specifically it was designed for. Don't believe me? Look at the fact that they dropped the size of the blade. It's no longer a 10-inch blade. It's now an 8 1/4. If you want a 10-inch in the DeWalt, you have to go up to the regular job site, no longer the compact. All right, moving on. I've ranted about that enough. We got some other stuff here. I'll let you go through it. We got, look at that. We got a planer, not the top of line planer, but a good planer there. Some other stuff there if you want to check it out. All right, let's jump over to Costco. Somebody sent me this deal. Costco's got the Powerbuilt heavy duty rolling seat. $57.99. That's even cheaper than the Harbor Freight version of this. They're not exact clones, but the Powerbuilt one looks nice, seems nice. I like the wheels on it. So if you're doing a lot of this stuff, save your back and get yourself a seat like this, because if you're bending over and doing a whole car, man, if you're over the age of 30, you're going to start feeling that. So get yourself something to scoot around with. Your back and your knees will thank you. All right, let's jump over to Home Depot real quick. Let's see what Home Depot's got to offer. We got some Husky. We got lock and pliers here. We got the long nose. And two of the curved jaws, the 7 and the 10-inch there. Are they the Eagle Grip? No. Are they, the best ones you're going to get? No. But they're good basic ones for $13.97 for a set of 3 of these. For the home gamer, that's a great deal. All right, let's see what else we got. Talking about for the home gamer, how about a project set here from Ryobi, 48 piece. You got some bits in there, you got some drill bits, you got spade bits, and you got some multi-tool blades in there. Nice little case there for $9.88. Honestly, I'd probably buy the case for $10. I love using little cases like that. I mod them all the time for other things. All right, now the next one, I'll be honest, I almost saved this for deal of the week. It was a close one, because this is a sweetheart of a deal if you're looking for some storage, if you're looking for a toolbox for the old shop. How about this one? We got the Husky. This is a 60-inch wide, 22-inch deep, standard 12-drawer mobile work. So it's basically, they took the new compact one that they've got, and they added a cabinet on the side there, and they got a nice wood top across the top, and you get the power strip on the side. Look at this. That's a great deal for that price. That is insane. For $500, that is a 60-inch top for $500. That is, just get it. Is it professional grade? No, it's not professional grade. It's homeowner grade, but for any homeowner, you'll be happy with that cart right there, or how should I say, a tool chest. All right, how about this Ryobi 1 Plus 18-volt cords? We got 2, not 1, but 2 of the Airstrike nailers. Ryobi has been killing it with nailers. They were like the first ones to move into this in the DIY prosumer market, and they've been just about indestructible. Everyone I've talked to who's ever had these were like, I don't know where these have been all my life. I'd never go back to pneumatic. Fantastic. So you're getting 2 of these for $229. That's $100 off, and you're getting the battery, and you're getting the charger. You're getting the, by the way, I should say, it's the 18-gauge brad nailer and the 16-gauge finish nailer. That's just a note. So the Labrador's over here losing her mind. Sorry about that. Speaking of Ryobi, there's another deal, and a lot of people actually today, I think at least 10 people emailed me about this deal. There's a Ryobi cordless fixed base trim router, tool only, for sale right now. Normally $74. Okay, if you come down here, it is showing up. Clearance is what they're saying, but look at this: quantity 2 clearance, quantity 4 clearance, quantity 2 clearance. This is BrickSeek and Home Depot aren't the best friends, so sometimes it's hard to get prices. But the price I'm hearing, if you can find it in store, this is why we call it a your mileage may vary kind of deal. The price in store is $35. All right, I will put a link down below to the BrickSeek link, and you can enter your zip code and see if they have it. But here's what I'm gonna say: Home Depot's pretty good about quantity, but if there's 4 and it's 3 miles away, that's a no-brainer. I'd make that trip. If I come down here and I'm like limited stock 6 miles away, maybe if it's on my way or something. But if it's across town, I'm not going for limited stock. I might not go for 2. If it's like 3 or 4 or 5, yeah, I'm definitely going to make that trip. Anyway, $35 if you're looking for this. Now, I will say this. This is not the best trim router out there. If you're already in the Ryobi system, yeah, go ahead and get it. But it's slightly anemic. It's, as I said, it's not the best one in the entire world, but it's a decent trim router. All right, now let's see what we got next. Speaking of Ryobi stuff, how about over at Direct Tools? They're having their New Year's special here, 23% off all these products. Why 23? Why not 20? Why not 25? I don't know, for 2023, I'm guessing. But anyway, $69.29 there on a pair of the basic brushed combo kit here. Considering that's $70 for the combo kit, that's not bad. I love this set right here. Look at this. You're getting the glue gun, and you're getting the rotary tool, and you're getting battery and charger and bits and a whole bunch and some glue sticks for $100. I have the glue gun. It's fantastic. I have the rotary tool. It's fantastic. All right, let's see what else we got. We got impacts. We got inflators. We got the glue gun by itself. We got the rotary tool by itself. We've got the cordless cock gun. Tell me you don't need a cordless cock gun. Raise your paw if you don't need one. You're lying. You need one. Anyway, moving along. Let's see what else we got. Anyway, there's too much here to cover. We got some home light stuff. Oh, look, there's a rigid there. Anyway, these are not part of the 23. Let's go back up to the 20. Here we go. 23% off. 23%. Also, all this Ryobi stuff here. All right, moving on. Let's jump over to Lowe's. See what Lowe's has got for us. So Lowe's, we got Stinger from Spider. Shouldn't it be like Bite? Because spiders don't sting, do they? Anyway, Spider Stinger 10-piece. This is great. As I said, this is the Angry Beaver of spade bits, because it's got the kind of, basically it's a drill bit combined with a spade bit. So it pulls itself through. This thing will chew through about anything. They're decent. They're decent bits. For $10, I'd definitely pick some up. All right, how about this? We talked about the DeWalt saw. This is the sliding miter saw. Now, it doesn't have the drop shadow light. So this is the 779. This is a good solid saw, and look at this. We're getting a free stand with it, and you're given your choice of free stands. So you can choose what version of the free stand you go with, all right? I am definitely going to say if I have to pick between the two, I am probably going to choose this one down here. But I don't know. It's up to you. Let me know which of these stands. I've never been a fan of the DeWalt miter saw stands, but if it's free, it's free, right? If you're already planning to buy this saw, that's the way to go. How about this? Are you in the Cobalt line? Are you in Big Blue? Are you looking to go with Big Blue? We've got, this is the next gen they came out with, all right? So this is an update, just updated late, was last quarter of last year. I don't say last year, that's weird, huh? Anyway, we've got the 24-volt metal ratcheting brushless cordless drill, battery included, charger included for $100. Now remember, these are all 24-volt. They're all brushless. All of the Cobalt tools, 24-volt and brushless. That is a nice drill to pick up. I have which now the old version of that, and I've always been happy with it. But better yet, they've got the impact driver on sale as well for $200 now, or for $100. So I'm thinking the two of these together, if you want to buy them as a kit, $200. You're like, well, there may be better deals out there. Well, you're getting 2 batteries in that case, 2 chargers, 2 bags, and again, remember, these are next gen. Just the fact that they're on sale and they just came out. Pretty happy about that. All right, how about this? Flex 24-volt. We don't see a lot of sales on them, but when we do, they're usually decent. Look at this. We got $50 off of this one, coming down to $179. This is on the drill driver, and we've got on the grinder. I got to tell you, this grinder is pretty fantastic, honestly. $200 on that, $50 off as well. Now, people are going to be asking, of course, is Flex going to be extending their warranty? Because the warranty says until, this is, if you don't know, they've been offering a lifetime warranty for, they call it a Founders or something, whatever, that if you bought it when it first came out, you'd get a lifetime warranty. Then they extended it for another year to the end of 22. Well, here we are 2 days into 2023, still no word. I sent an email over, haven't heard back. People are probably still recovering from the New Year's Eve celebrations and whatnot. As soon as I find out if that's getting extended, I will let you know. All right, let's jump over to the freight. Harbor Freight. Now, yeah, we're going to cover the 25% off coupon that ends today, but we're going to talk about this one first because this one you still got until the 5th. This is midwinter. Tell me you don't need a generator, okay? This is if you are not one of the people who need a generator, you can go and skip if you already have your generators. But if you need a generator, the Predator generators are fantastic, great bangs for the buck, and 20% off. All of them. All these generators, 20% off. As you may know, Harbor Freight sent me the 3500 super quiet generator, $900, and you're going to get 20% off of that. Now, I took that one and I gave it to some friends of ours who are full-time RVers. And they're going to run with it for a year, traveling across mostly the western U.S. Then they go down south sometimes over towards the Gulf and whatnot. But anyway, we'll get a feedback from them here probably in about a month. And then we'll do a year check-in as well to see how it goes with full-time RVers using this. But for home, the wife and I paid with our own money. We bought this, the Predator 9500. Couldn't be happier with this thing other than it is ridiculously heavy. But that said, this is a fantastic generator. Price has been creeping up. Well, guess what? 20% off. That gives you a free pass back to 2019. Pre-coof pricing right there. You gotta like that. Apparently I can't say the other word. YouTube gets upset when I say it. Anyway, this is a pass just to go back in time and get these back before everyone else figured out how good they were. That's a no-brainer. Now let's talk about this, the 25% off. I know I'm sorry, we were supposed to do a live stream yesterday. We had some issues with our ISP. Anyway, it ends today at midnight, I'm guessing. I'm guessing West Coast because they're, Harbor Freight's based in California. That said, it's also online. So if you've been thinking, oh, I want to get one of these, but I can't make it to the store, or if you somehow missed it, this was out here, 25% off any single item with a giant asterisk. It has the typical caveats. This is not one of there's no exclusions. There are a list of blacklisted items. We got no Atlas, no Bauer, no Central Machinery, no Cover Pro, no Hercules, no Predator, no compressors, no generators, no jacks, no miter saws, no safes, no storage cabinets, carts, chest welders, blah, blah, blah. You're like, well, then there's nothing there I want to use. Oh my gosh, all of the Icon tools, all of the Quinn tools. There's tons of stuff at Harbor Freight, if you look, that is actually quite expensive, that is not on this list, and there's tons of stuff you can use it for. I've covered, go back and do a search. I'm not going to do another video on it. I've done videos talking about what you can get with these kind of exclusions. There's a ton of stuff out there. And if you're even waiting, I mean, the Icon stuff, I can't say enough about those hand tools. They're fantastic. Speaking of which, look at this. This is Brandon over at the Den of Tools Facebook group. Are you a member? I hate Facebook just as much as anybody, all right? I do, but it's a great place for people like us to get together and talk about deals and sales and just general questions about tools. And I tell you what, we have a great community. We get rid of all the trolls. We have a zero troll tolerance policy. And as such, people get to talk about great deals. Brandon's commented on the fact that he was able, that the locking flex head ratchet set that I've been talking about and that everyone's been talking about and nobody can find in store is now on the website. And you can use the coupon, which means, ding, 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 you can get it now. So he's like, available online, 25% off, works for those who can't find them in stock locally. That's a great use on this. All right, let's talk about, now we're going to cover in some what we call your mileage may vary kind of deals that the folks over on the Facebook group have found. Now, remember, if you're not a member there, I only do these videos once a week. So if you're missing out on these deals, don't blame the bear. You just decided not to be a member on the Facebook group. Check this out. Jeffrey can't confirm. Jeff Calic, I think that's it. Can't confirm. Clearance and AutoZone, $5 a box. That, talk about pre-coof pricing. There it is right there. $5 a box. Stock up now. My family goes through these. There's all sorts of uses for gloves like this. All right, how about this? Now we're going to jump over to Menards. Menards is doing their brown bag special. 15% off anything that fits in the bag. Get in the bag. Well, Knipex fits in the bag quite well. James got these. Good call on putting something in the bag. Get that 15% off. Now, over at Home Depot, how about this? Husky. Richard found this. $20 for a Husky stool for the shop. That's a ridiculous price on a stool like this. Great stool. Is it the best stool in the world? Probably not, but it's a good basic shop stool for $20. He grabbed two. Good on you. All right, how about this? Now we're going to talk about this because the big deal, this is the deal of the week. And typically I like to be able to put a link to stuff. I can't really put links to the Your Mileage May Vary stuff like this because it varies store by store. That said, Tractor Supply is going crazy right now with clearance stuff. I don't know what's got into them, but they are clearing out a bunch of hand tools. We got, look at this, Crescent boxes here. You're looking at $35 a set. That's ridiculous. All right, Jim found that one. All right, let's talk about Jared now. Okay, this is back over at Lowe's here. Jared found the Craftsman vacuum, the 5-gallon there, for $15, $14.92. That's a ridiculous price. Okay, let's jump back over to Tractor Supply. Gear wrench. They're blowing out a bunch of gear wrench. Jeff Oswalt found this for $11. These are nice screwdrivers. Nice little screwdrivers there. I like them. They got this set here is the Star Bit Torque set there. Anyway, that's a great little set there for $11. How about this? I absolutely love this bit socket set with the extensions as well as the regular ones. This, and I think those are E-Torques in there as well. You're looking SAE and metric, 84 piece for $60 down from $90. All right, let's see what else. Joe Collins. Got to give him credit for the people who found this. Hayden found this one. I can't pronounce your last name. Endraka. Hayden found this. We got the Gearwrench stubby ratchets down for $22 for the 6-piece. I have these. Gearwrench actually sent these to me. They're solid. These are good hard Allen wrenches here. $11 on this set. That's less than half price. I would grab those in a heartbeat. And of course, look at this. Gearwrench flex head ratcheting wrenches. $70 for both. He got $70 for the ratchets and the torque set. That's insane. That's insane. If you don't have a Tractor Supply near you, I feel sorry for you. Feel sorry for me because I don't have one here in Montana. Until I get down to Vegas, I'll be there in about a month, and I'm guessing sales will be gone. All right, Jobsmart. Okay, this is the basic low-tier set over at Tractor Supply. They're decent. They're nothing to write home about, but there's tons of companies selling these kind of sets of screwdrivers right here. They always sell them around the holidays. You know what they are? They're great for just sitting on your bench for having your basic fiddle bit kind of like, I just need to take this thing apart or do this. They're not the top-of-the-line screwdrivers, but there's a nice little set. You got some bit sets in there as well. You got some mini drivers in there as well. 116 piece. This thing is going for, get this, what is that, $13? How can you go wrong with that? All right, now, Cal Ranch. Rob found this over at Cal Ranch. $29 on Tecton ratcheting. That's insane. This is a 12-piece, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, say it with me, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That means, say it with me, no skip, ratcheting wrenches with the tool bag for $29. I think that's like $100 set or more on Tecton. That's insane. Now, Cal Ranch, apparently, they've been carrying Tecton for a long time. I don't know if they're getting rid of Tecton or what, but oh my gosh, I would buy all of those. I would find uses for multiple wrenches. I don't know. Over here, we got the basic combo wrench set here for $15.56. He also got, I think he paid just under $50 for this one. This is the 8-inch 360 swivel bench vise. Yes, it's made in China. It's not the best vise out there. It's probably a clone of somebody else. But you know what? I've looked at this. I've seen it in person. It's not a bad vise. And for $50 for an 8-inch, heck yeah, I'm buying that. All right, that there's just no reason you wouldn't buy that for $50. Now, here's what I'm going to say. If you go on Tecton's website, you're not going to see this. They stopped carrying this on the website. So it's the stores only, probably getting rid of new old stock kind of stuff and clearing it out. Now, the way the Tecton warranty works is they say it's always guaranteed, not lifetime, always guaranteed. They told me, I talked to the CEO, he said, if it has our name on it, we are going to cover it. Now, what if they don't have it anymore? They told me they'll give you a credit, and they'll give you like a gift card credit to the website to cover it if they no longer carry it. All right, now let's get into, we got some generators and some bonus items here for you. We've got the Sportsman's generator, 1,000 watt. I think I talked about this one before. This is basically like the old tailgater kind of generator, but in a super quiet inverter, totally enclosed inverter format. Way easier, nicer to use, way quieter to use. $159. If you just need a lightweight basic generator for a little bit of power here and there, that's a no-brainer kind of pickup. But if we want to step up a little bit bigger, we're looking at a 2,000 watt generator. We're doubling the size for double the price, but we're talking about Win. Win is an established company. They've been making generators for a while. They're good quality. Again, super quiet, fully enclosed. 2,000 watt carb compliant. You can use it in California. Anyway, $349. Anyway, about the California comment, I'm not a lawyer. This is just me being snarky. All right, Duramax. We got the dual portable generator. Now, this is a 4400, okay? Again, that's the max running watt. The regular running watts can be lower. It's a dual fuel. So if you run on propane, it's going to be take another 10% off of that. But for $356, that's good bang for the buck power right there. It really is. But if you really want some serious power, I haven't seen this one at this price in a while. I will follow it. We haven't covered it much. But this is the Durostar 12,000 watt. 12,000 watt. That's a lot of power, folks. But get this, it's also dual fuel. That's the big deal. We've covered the 12,000s before, but it's always been the single fuel on sale. This is on sale 40% off, down to $836. But wait, we're not done yet. There's a coupon to apply 5% off. $836, that'd be 10 would be $83. Half of that's going to be $41.50, I think, if my bare math works. Anyway, $836, so it's going to be sub $800. Sub $800 for a dual fuel 12,000. Is it going to be super quiet? Is it fully enclosed? No, but if you want an emergency, the winter's coming, if you're in Texas and you're afraid about another one of those freezes, I don't care where you are. If you have a house that needs backup power, or you need a job site that needs power, that's the way to go right there. All right, let's see what else the bear could do for you. All right, a lot of people have been talking about this over on the Facebook group. Yes, the Walmart deals are back. Apparently, there's a new version of the Pit Boss grills coming into stores, so they're clearing stuff out again. Look at that. This is Francisco comments, usually $850. He's not joking. That's an $847 pellet grill. Of course, Pit Boss, friend of the channel, they've sent us one of their grills. I've since sidelined that grill, bought my own version of one of these. Basically, I've got the same grill here. In fact, it's almost exactly the same, except it doesn't have the vertical smoker part up top. And I absolutely love it. The Wi-Fi control system over here is fantastic. I love this thing. But for $200, I would have bought this. I paid more for that. I got mine on clearance. I think I paid $250. I think I did a video on it. You can go back and check it. I've cooked so much stuff on this. $200. That is just an astounding price. Now, also, if you've already bought Pit Boss, I just want to talk about this. Or you know what? If you're looking at buying like a used one, because you can pick them up used pretty cheap, Pit Boss sells upgrades for their controllers. So if you've got the Legacy or any of the older Pit Boss controllers, whether it's the horizontal or the vertical controller panel, you can add Wi-Fi to that with one of these. They're $120, but if you can pick one up cheap, do this upgrade, then it's basically the same thing as one of the new ones. Why not do that? That's a great deal. Anyway, there you go. There you have it. That is our deals of the week, as well as our big super deal of the week with the stuff going on over at Tractor Supply and the Cow Ranch. Man, if you got Cow Ranch near you, that Tecton stuff is insane. Anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know if there's something there you think the bear skipped. If you do, put it down in the comments. I try to always read the comments. Anyway, don't forget to chomp the old like button if you liked what you saw here. And if you think you're getting value, make sure you hit that subscribe and ring the bell, because ring the bell, because otherwise, YouTube doesn't believe you, right? Anyway, that's all the bear has for you today. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.